Hello everybody, this is Shadow here bringing you episode 3 of Running Red. And as you guys can see all around me, I got a few things taken care of. First off, you're probably wondering what this is, but I'll tell you in a bit. Right now, over there, over on that island, I realized something. I can make wood buckets. So I got a few buckets of that stuff, just telling you now. In addition, I secured this pathway a little bit. Extended the tree farm, made a little bit more of a stable place to leave my stuff, or at least to lay my head at night. And now now to the main thing. This is an oreberry farm, since these things require like no light to actually grow properly, or very low levels of light. I remember seeing someone do this a while back, so I basically just, Also, if you're curious why I used dirt, that was the only material I had when I originally did this. And dang, I'm getting a ton of this stuff. So right now, that does stuff, I've got a bunch of this. And if you guys are wondering why I don't have 9 of this already, I could have waited longer, you may be thinking. Well, they changed things up. In this mod pack, instead of these turning into being the equivalent of a nugget, they're equivalent of 2 ingots. Also, I found out I made another nether furnace because I found out these things are more fuel efficient than these. So right now, I don't really have enough for this to truly be fuel efficient, so to speak. So we'll just use one of these. Since the general math is 1 charcoal or coal equals 8 ingots or 8 items cooked. This will double the value, meaning 1 piece of charcoal or coal is 16. But in this case, it doesn't really matter since the fuel will go to waste one way or another. So let me get my questing book. Look out, and how much did we need? Our Lady of Sorrows. 4 ingots. Manual detect. Now then, I can either take a tin, an aluminium, a copper, a gold, or more iron or berries. Let's see. I'm personally thinking the gold because I think more gold, because let's just check what is gold used for. Just press that. Yeah, I think it'd be better just... Oh, wait, actually... Memory serves there's something in blood magic that does use gold that I want later on. As soon as I remember where it is. This is used to make... Let's see... Also, it does have other uses like harvesters and whatnot, which is useful for Sky Factory purposes. So yeah, I think I'll go with the gold. So I'll take the gold ones. Now that gives us some extra stuff. I'll work on extending that off camera later. Possibly on camera depending on my needs, but first... Oh, a notch apple. Also known as the super golden apple. If you guys don't know what these are the ones that require the gold blocks to make, and they are super powerful. Basically, this will keep my health regain for much, much longer. Like, seriously, if I had enough of these, blood magic would be a piece of cake. Actually, I do need all of these for I could have various uses for all that. Now then, do not want to accidentally lose the Ender Pearl. What's the next quest? The blood is flowing. Okay, Fluidex. I was wondering when I was going to get into this. It becomes more and more apparent that blood means a lot here. It's like it's meant even more than it did in life. And we're even getting all this blood. Even the most healthy person would have run out by now. Maybe it's a good idea to transport and store it and use it for later. So let's see. Fluiduct. F-L-U-I... I actually never knew how... Okay, I need copper. Please tell me the copper is grown. Nope. This is a disappointment. Hold on. Maybe the torch over here is causing issues. I doubt that's the actual reason, but just in case. F7. And let's see if I can find a half. Let's just make some half slabs. Actually, it would probably be a smarter move. In a retrospective thought. Because if I just keep up with the half slabs, I don't need to worry. And while I'm at it, you and you. Since I really, really, really need the copper now. Oh, and these things can take like up to 10 minutes or something to produce, so this is going to take a while. Let's see. Any other recipe for these? Nope. The only way I'm getting copper is from frickin' ore berries, and the ore berries are taking forever. So, instead of doing that, I'm thinking I'm going to go into Tinker's Construct for a bit. And if you guys don't know what Tinker's Construct is, I will show you. First off, we gotta do @.tinker. Now then, first off, I want to see how I make material. I'm looking for here it is, a blank pattern. Okay. So do this. Make a decent amount of sticks. Since we gotta make a ton of these patterns. Good thing I at least got some wood earlier. Oh no, wait, I think that requires paper. I know there's an alternative recipe for paper. Or wait, maybe there's an no, I guess we can't make it. We can't make that, but we can do the regular tinker stuff. So let's see, first off we need a crafting table, combine it with a stencil table, gives us the tool station. Not exactly the book we needed. I won't lie, I'm doing this all from memory, so forgive me if I make mistakes. There it is, stencil table, tool station, using the chest we got earlier, a pattern chest. Let's see, I think there was also one recipe that went like this. The part builder, perfect. We'll put all this stuff in here. And of course, it's always best to put this in, this is my opinion, but always put these items in this following order. Because of mainly the pattern chest, basically you make the stencils, you can put them in here, then you can access them from here. So yeah, let me put all the excess stencils that we have and put them here. Right now my goal at the oh no, I made a mistake here. I made a mistake. So give me a second, guys. I thought I had the height for this right, but I was actually off by a block. I mean, half a block. Fuck, and I want to take care of this now before mobs start trying to kill me. Come on. Hurry up. Break. Also off camera, I'm going to start building towards that other, there's I think an area for witchery down the line, and I think I'm going to build towards that. That, since it's, you know, it'll save time off camera. Either that or at least get enough materials to build that way. Come on. I don't want to die. Don't let me die. Since right now this isn't meant to keep mobs out, it's meant to be just more of a general, like, fencing line, so I don't accidentally kill myself when just sprinting down, you know? I'll put some half blocks here though later on if there's more mobs. And while we're here, get rid of the nighttime. And a wonderful morning to all of you. Now then, we're going to need tool rod pattern, because I want to make something. I want to make that. Actually, I should probably check the... I want to make a mattock. Basically, this thing is just basically a combination of these two tools. And it also can hoe things, so it's pretty useful as a well-versatile tool. And it does decent damage. So, now you know. Now that I need a shovel head. Good. I'm probably going to make this all out of wood, most likely. Considering my limited materials. I should be able to, at least. It's not going to be the most powerful, but I'll take something that at least speeds up the process a little. And that goes there. Got all the tools I need. Next up, put away the excess material, and that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. I decided to name this Keith. Because why not? Looks like this does not use the mod that I thought this mod pack used, where it's like, these things actually level up. I think that's a different one, since the Running Red 2, I've played that a little bit, and died horribly before it could be a series. Basically, in that one, they use the mod I'm thinking of. I think. So as you guys can see, I've been cutting down all these trees by hand, and it's been driving me mad. So now I can actually cut these things down with relative ease. And considering the fact that I'm literally harvesting the material to repair it, it's not too bad. Although I wish I had some obsidian, like just to give it like on the handle or something, just so it'd have reinforced. Because reinforced basically makes it so the tool is harder for it to break. And I hate these trees that grow with the extra bark, actually bark there. Because it makes it harder to just get all of it. Especially when it starts to grow into another tree. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's just annoying. Now then, let me just dig through this. After I deal with these trees, I'll check if the copper's finally done. Because we just need 3 pieces of copper, so if we're lucky, the tree, we will get what we need from the thing. Now then, let's just punch around here to see. Since it's relatively thick leaves, or leafage. Okay, I think we're good, but just in case. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Let's go down. And I'm sort of glad I don't have vein miner at the moment, because I would need a lot of... I'd have to replace this entire floor with a stone or some material that isn't wood. Because with vein miner, it would basically just immediately mine all of it just by accident, knowing my luck. That's also why I have to be careful if I ever make a... what's it called? I'm trying to remember... The lumber axe, which basically will fell a tree in one swoop, because it also affects all wood. So, yeah, just warning if you guys ever make one in a skyblock situation. And make sure your floor isn't made out of wood. Even dirt would be safer in that context. Okay, now I can cut down the rest of these trees. Since I'm assuming it's been about 10 minutes. Give or take, since the whole checking on it. It should be good by now. But I want to get the rest of the trees out of here first. And now, I apologize if you somehow hear my fan in the background. I could have sworn I turned that thing off, but I'll turn it off between this and next episode. So let's just chop this down. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Good. I mean, not my fan, my heater. And yeah, we're good. Should be around here. And are you kidding me? Oh, never mind. Okay, at least we have finally a source of it that works, but we don't have enough yet. So we'll just put this here for now. And put this away. Shift, shift, shift. Definitely a lot of iron though, which is nice. I'm glad we've almost finished. We're half. Okay, now I see it. Unless there's, we got. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 quests in total. 17 in unlocked quests. 1 quest available for completion. Basically, so we got 3 quests left here. I don't know why it required me to do that much math, but also luckily wooden tools repair. Oh, must be that thing from a different mod. Oh well, so if you want to repair your tools, you just put them in the tool station, and with whatever material their repair material is. I'm holding shift to do that, and I'm holding control to do this. We'll basically repair it. With a nice little sound. Materials New by Skyla, and I honestly have read that book so many times, I just don't care for it. I wish I could do the barrels a little bit, but unfortunately that's a recipe for a different can of worms. A good gold ore. Oh, got some gold. I like gold. Seriously, who doesn't like gold? So let's just quickly check on our iron. Nope. Now then, let's see. I guess the only other real thing I can do this episode is either build up the house a little more or just start cutting myself. So on camera, I'm just going to go emo for a bit. I'm cutting myself like on both sides of these, so each of these blood things, because it'll only go to 1 blood altar at a time. It's a weird mechanic, but it's sort of better than like 50% going to one or the other. Also, I'm glad that this doesn't use, I think it's part of Pam's Harvest Craft or something, I don't know. Like a mechanic that basically makes it so you can't eat a certain food too much, otherwise it'll just not work as well until it's like nothing really. You have to eat like 50 apples to get half a drumstick. Okay, now. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna raise the roof a bit. No joke intended there. The reason being, I hate roofs that are only too tall because they're just really annoying to me. So right now I just want to raise the roof level so that way I have a 3-block tall thing. Now I want to do this. I just like going with this design because I like how it looks like a supporting structure, you know? Also, let me check. Good, the roof is safe. Right now I still have F7 on because since there's so little blocks for it to like check, that doesn't really cause lag at the moment. But if you leave F7 on in like a regular survival mode, since I'm not sure what mod does this, but yeah, if you were to leave it on, it would just cause a ton of lag. Now then. Good. Now I at least feel more accomplished. Just than I did last episode. So guys, I think I'm probably going to end it here. Off camera, I'm going to harvest a lot more trees. I'm going to make sure I get a bunch of the this stuff. off camera so that way you guys don't have to deal with it. I'm going to extend this out very far. Alright, and just put all of my ore berries there. So that way, you know. So basically I'll have also tin and aluminium ready, hopefully by next episode. And let me think what else before I say goodbye. Oh yeah, I'm going to also, as I said earlier, finish up this pathway, yes, but also I'm going to get enough materials ready so I can go from that island to the one even further out back there. And I think that's all. In the meantime, guys, this has been Shadow Ruler Zero, and I hope you enjoyed Running Red Episode 3. Bye.